This is my new Fsg personal best of 10 minutes and 20 seconds. It's only actually 5 seconds faster than my previous PB, but it's still a PB and I'm going to go over the run. So what I'm actually using is the 3 iron plus housing filter, which is probably, obviously it's not as fast as having just a gold axe. I need to craft pickaxe and a minor gold block, but it's still pretty fast. And to be honest, I do prefer using this as it's just a lot more consistent than praying for Iron the Bastion, and I'm just filtering for housing, so I'm still going to get like a fast Bastion split. And there's not too much time lost on the Nether Enter, and I can like quite consistently get sub 730 blinds, like quite a few per hour. It's actually quite funny because this happened, so my old PB was 10 minutes and 20 seconds, and then this happened literally, I think this run started about 5 minutes after the previous run ended, which didn't PB by literally 5 seconds. Well, actually less. Sorry, it was 10 minutes and 29 seconds, and then this PB, my previous PB was 10 minutes and 26 seconds, so it didn't PB by 3 seconds, but obviously 15 minutes later, I managed to PB by 5 seconds. And once again, this was on sub 10 pace. I think my 4th or 5th end enter, like theoretically on sub 10 pace. I think the end enter was around the same, if not a tiny bit later than my previous PB, but I think I've had 4 end enters between like 7:30 and 9 minutes, and I think another one like at 9 minutes. So I think 5 end enters on sub 10 pace, and statistically one of them should have been sub 10, but obviously my luck's never here. I'm actually worried this Bastion's going to be like a Basaltian, but it actually turns out to be really good. And my entry is pretty good considering I've got food. Well, I've got mutton. It's not the best food source, but it's not terrible. Because it's only raw, obviously. Like if it was this amount of raw pork chop or beef, I could probably survive the whole run on. I didn't place the block there, by the way. I didn't clutch on it because I thought it might knock me off. Now I just do standard top down, because that's obviously a really fast route. And yeah, I do actually mine the piece of whatever it's called. I don't always do that. It depends whether there's one accessible, or I sometimes punch piglin again if there's one accessible, but it's not always possible. And in this case I am to do it, which will make the Bastion slightly faster. And yeah, I really do want to try and get sub 10 because I know it is like really easy. Obviously I've entered so many times. And even that like 10:29 run, like that nearly PB'd, I was looking at it, was rubbish. I entered the Bastion really late. It was like 150 blocks from my nether portal, and then like, what was I saying? Yeah, like 150 blocks from my nether portal. The fortress was like, so I got rolled by rates. I blinded late, and I just got gold perch. Kind of sad. That's the one where I get gold perch when I like enter the end super late. It was more like a 9-ish minute end enter or something. I would have probably uploaded that to YouTube, but since I got this run, I'm not gonna like upload so many runs, given it's not that difficult. And I see been around distance 2 to Pyre, but Fortress, so I know it's nearby. I actually think the fire res doesn't hit me in hit scene, but doesn't. So I'm just gonna mine out here to see if I can see it. And I see it like right there, so I'm like, okay, this pace is good. Could be like it probably is a sub 7 blind. Check. See what I've got. I've got literally everything I need. I've got pearls, I've got fire res, I've got obby, and I'm out. Yeah, unfortunately I don't manage to. A position meant I do end up falling into lava. That's my only real option at the moment, which is kind of sad, but oh well, we roll with it. And I end up towering up here as opposed to pelling up here. It wasn't really that easy. It wouldn't really been that easy to pel here. And also that 10:29, I also had to dig through walls to like the Bastion and to the blind spot. So yeah, PB is fairly free, and even sub 10 is fairly free. And I've got, considering I'm going on like 1 or 2, well this out probably like 3 like strong, like at least stronghold enters on sub 10 pace, and portal room enters probably at least still 1 an hour. So eventually I'm gonna get it, and that might take a bit of time. Unfortunately, end up on here is not great. I see my baseball's like right there. There might be another spawner, but I'm like, I'll just go to this one. It's easy. And I messed up the block clutch because I'm bad. Place 2 gravel. I could have just block clutch, but I'm bad. I don't know. Actually, I probably should have. So I'm gonna look at these blazes and. Wait, maybe this is the one where I get the gold perch and the 1029 was an early enter. I really don't remember. I think this is the early enter, but I'm not 100% sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait here, and I think I craft my beds. I think about killing that blaze, and I'm like, no, I'll just wait here. I don't craft my beds. Okay, I do craft my beds. Well, beds and boat, because beds don't really matter, but boat, otherwise I just have to craft that, and it just means I can, it's just easier to do it this way, rather than after I blind. Get 2 spawn. And I think I might mess this up. Do I mess this up? Oh yeah. I kill it, I get knocked back, but I still keep the blade rods. Oh yeah, I crit this guy with the axe, so I think I've forgotten I hit him. I've only got 5 rolls, so I decided to go this way and like, well, either I'll just leave on 5 and just high roll, or I'm gonna find another blaze on the way. Obviously I'll never punish, I'm gonna find a blaze on the way. Yep, right here. It's that easy. Never punish for my misplays. And I've got 7 now. Go here. Should probably turn my difficulty to easy. This is one thing is, this is on normal, so cool flex I guess. The other spawn was here, and then this is like blind chords like right here, so just gonna blind around here I think. Yeah, 150, 120, so just, yeah, this is pretty much good enough. I'll just take this. So yeah, got enough obby, and here's the blind. It is sub 7, so blind time's not bad. I'm not disappointed about that. Particularly as obviously I've also got boat. I've got pre-crafted boat, so sub 7 with pre-crafted boats and beds isn't quite nice. I still do have to probably hunger reset. And I could not, but I think it's best to. Now, rather than waiting for chunks to load and stuff, I just throw it on and just go. Because obviously I've got 14, I've crafted everything, there's no need to wait, which is super nice. My chords are going down, so I know it's close, and I see portal room like right there. I don't think I see it instantly, but then yeah, now I see it. I do still have to hunger reset, so I'm like, yeah, this is an early end enter. Now, this pace is kind of insane. I don't think I got nervous at all during the end, even though this was basically probably slightly under 50% chance of sub 10, but like, yeah, still wasn't nervous. Don't know why, I probably should have been. And I'm just gonna mine this so I can hunger reset efficiently. And yeah, dig down, do 2 here, but I'm just gonna place my blocks to the side because I don't wanna. I'm gonna do this really badly. Yeah, maybe a bit of time loss here, but has to be done. Obviously, if I got flint and steel instead of what's it called? Flint and steel instead of fire charge in the portal, then I could have just killed the sheep for cooked mutton, and I would never have to hunger reset here, and it would probably be sub 10, which is kind of sad. So I probably did lose like 20 seconds from hunger resetting here, but oh well, nothing can be perfect. I'm not gonna like blame that on this not being sub 10. How happy? I'm like kind of happy with this run. No major misplays. Nothing really like particularly great. The latter part of this run wasn't perfect. I think I played the Bastion well. Yeah, I got like full top down housing where I also got the extra blocks. Maybe I'm a bit slow in places, but I'm fairly happy. So yeah, 820ish end enter, roughly the same as my previous PB, and I get slightly faster perch. I kind of messed up the one cycle. So now it's the waiting game. Oh yes, 1.5 minutes of waiting. Fun times. I'm not going to rerun this. I think it perches here and I'm like, yes, sub 10. It looks like it's going. Look, and then it's just no. It's just doing some weird circling around the tower thing. Thinking, is it going? It's just like, why is it circling around the middle? What's it doing, this stupid dragon? But obviously this doesn't sub 10. So many sub 10 pace end enters. And obviously the 1030 was one that wasn't sub 10 pace end enter, but I get the gold perch because, yeah, this is just such a cool game. Game Fireball. It's just like refuses to go to that side. It's just like, I want to be here. I'm kind of mad because I'm like, okay, now it's not sub 10. Why? Because this dragon is dumb. And I was just like, please, please go. I see it's going that way. I see its turn back. I'm like probably perching, yeah, and I see it, yeah, and I see a turn. I see, okay, it's going this way. What's this one cycle like? Bed that one early, didn't need to bed there, but I do because I feel like it. First 2 beds good. I try the +1 and fail it. So that's actually a 7 bed. In reality, it's more like a 5 bed. Kind of depressing. Because I actually did that one cycle really well. But yeah, and like just PB, yeah, 10, 20, and 80 milliseconds. Still gonna submit it because why not? And I'll say it's in normal, so I guess that's a bit flex. Cooler than my other one, which is an easy. So yeah, that's it. Verification token and stuff will be in the description. Obviously, it's streamed live on my Twitch, which you can also find in the description, twitch.tv/AOTC. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Just doing my verification stuff. And see ya.